Should this be about pain? Let me ask Sean Bell. Let me ask Freddie Gray. Let me call my girl Sandra. I wonder what she would say. She'd probably be like, next, did I really die in vain? Shit is so insane. Please tell me something changed. Please tell me niggas stood up when they put me in the grave. That I told about Micah, Dallas, and Baton Rouge. Orlando went for Lando. Light a candle for every lost soul that never made the news. For the child with no father to send him off to school. To the DJ, keep on spinning my record so they can two-step, maybe learn them a lesson. To the pretty girl, Hasidity girl with the twist out. Don't forget to smile, have fun, don't miss out. On the sun, to spike the rain. In spite of the rain, on the top we remain.
I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse.
R.I.P. to the fallen soldiers. Let's get it. Look. How can my black life matter when the blood gets splattered right in front of your whippersnapper as your lady chatters? And it's all live, so they can't even conjure them lies. And that's spark riots and violence, but you acting surprised. Sniping from the roof, 'cause you ain't facing the truth. When all your policies acknowledge these actions to shoot. It's all cool until the cop get clipped, and now you're manhunting. You won't call them crackers terrorists, so the Klan stunting. You stole land and gave some of it back. Invaded with a pipeline and think they ain't gonna react. You got some nerve, and you won't even lock up these pearls, but give out life sentences for conspiracies words. Man, look, I'm saying free 6-8. I'm saying free my cousin Marcus, let the man be great. The universe, my gift and my curse, won't let me lie to the people, and so they keep missing my verse. Listen.
I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la dee da 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 da. Oh, la da da. Ooh,
What's up, everybody? What's happening? All right. So this is why we all here, right? Because we all love that record. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Nexgod. What's going on, man? This is BLIZM. I'm doing a show, but I'm not actually doing like a show live on K100 Radio. Let me get my background music though. Still got to have the background music just to make everything official real quick. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. I really thank everybody for tuning in. Although we're not actually going live on K100 Radio over the actual airwaves, this is a Facebook Live exclusive first look. You feel what I'm saying? And what we're going to be doing right now is taking the very first, a real in-depth look at the video for the universe that Nexgod, I call him Nextel because my homie, he changed his name to Nexgod. That the homie Nexgod released, featuring yours truly, featuring myself, and JL, right? And I think that, you know, I just wanted to kind of do this particular live feed for anybody who hasn't seen the video. We're gonna get ready to play it in a second right here. Hopefully this thing actually plays through your Facebook live feed. If it does, it shouldn't be any problems. You know what I'm saying? You guys should be able to see it. All right. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm in studio mode, by the way. Hold on a second. Yeah, so here we go. All right, so I'm hoping that you guys just want to I want to get you guys real feedback on the project. Now, of course, you know, with me being a part of this project, you know, it's kind of like a pet project for me. I put in a lot of extra man hours, you know, really just making sure that this video came out the way that I felt like it needed to come out. And that's because and Nexgod is going to be joining us, Next guy's going to be joining us on the phone here. I'm waiting for him to get on the phone line. I got to make sure he's got that phone number. But he's going to be joining us here. He's going to be talking about it. But his next guy's song is featuring me. It's on his new album. He's got a new album out, by the way. That's really dope. And this is the cover right here. Hold on a second. This is the cover right there for the song right there. All right. And the single itself was released not too long ago. It's featuring me. It's featuring another really talented artist named JL, a soul singer. She's really, 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 really dope. I know you guys can hear it exuding out of her voice on the song on the hook, right? And it's on his new album. And I guess basically the way it kind of all went down for me being a part of the song was if you don't know, me and Nexgod go way back, like years back. Like we've been friends and comrades for a long time. And we worked on a whole other project together. It was me, him, and a couple of our homies. And we basically did almost like a half an album. We didn't get all the way through the album, but we got like half of the album done. It never came out, but that's when me and him became really partners, because we was always working together, working on music for that particular project. So at that point, we both realized, we were both kind of people of the same ilk, where we were both producers and artists. You know what I'm saying? And we just kind of hit it off, man, just creatively, just from a creative standpoint. We both was like, bro, you dope. Bro, you dope. You know what I'm saying? And so we have a lot of songs together that you probably never heard, but that are really excellent, and you may never hear. Some of them are just sitting on hard drives. You can find some of them floating out here and there. But, as you all know, I started K100 Radio, and it became the focus. It became my primary thing that I was doing. And fast forward to now. And I really don't put out much music now as an artist, right? You guys know that. I did Salt and Pepper last year, and that was just for a specific reason. That was the first song I had put out in about 3 years, officially. First video I had done in about 5 years. And then next guy told me he's getting back in the lab, he's going at it again, and he asked me to be a part of this project. And he's like, man, I gotta have you on this project. And I said, well, I just want to make sure it's a song that depicts where I'm at, the state of mind that I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? And so he said, I got the perfect record for you, bro. And he sent me over this joint, and it had the hook on it already. He had the beat, and he had JL, and I instantly loved the record. I instantly loved the record. I heard it, I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the one. You feel what I'm saying? So, fast forward, we got together, recorded my vocals. He came back over here, cut his vocals back over here at our lab, and we did some more work on JL's vocals, mixed it over here, and we have the song, and we put it out, and it was really, really heavily accepted. A lot of people liked the record, so much to the point that we said, you know what, we saying what we want to say, but we want to convey it on another level. So he got with a friend of his that did the video shoot, just a one-day shoot, nothing simple. If you look at the video, it's nothing, because the focus is not about us. The song is not about us. You feel what I'm saying? The song is about what's going on with people like us. You know what I'm saying? And so it was really unnecessary for us to be the focal point. We only needed to just get some facial shots and just get us rapping. It wasn't nothing serious that needed to be done, that we didn't feel, because the video was going to tell the story. The facts were going to tell the story. These other people's life experiences, these tragedies, are the story that you're going to see right here in the video coming up. And so that was the inspiration. That was the idea, you know what I'm saying, behind us doing the video. And I'm gonna show the video more than once. So in case people are just jumping on, in case you haven't had a chance to actually watch the video, if you could though, if someone could please, because I can't do it while I'm doing live, if someone could please, JC Walker or anybody, drop the link for the video in this Facebook feed, just in case no one has actually had a chance to go to YouTube and watch it. I'd appreciate it. Please go over there and just drop that link over there in the Facebook live feed. For anybody who hasn't watched the video on YouTube, it's out. It's on YouTube now. But this is more of an exclusive first listen, and I'm gonna break down the editing process and what I went through. Now I edited the video. In case you guys don't know, I'm also a video editor. You know what I'm saying? So more than just rapping and producing and running K100 Radio. I also edit video. I also went to school for media production, so I've done a couple of videos. My salt and pepper video that you guys, a lot of you guys might have saw that video. I edited that video too, right? So that's one of my other skill sets. Something that I don't get a chance to put to use much these days, but this was warranted. So I'm gonna play the video for you guys right now, and I'm gonna break down the idea and the process behind it. And we're gonna get Nextel over here on the phone, have him call in. You feel me? And also give you some more commentary on the actual just creative process of making this song. You know what I mean? I think this is him on the line right now. Hold on a second. Yo, Nex.
Yo, what's good, Blizz?
All right, we got Nexgod on the line. What's going on, bro? What's happening? What's good, family?
Feeling good, man. How you doing?
Well, good, man. I was just telling everybody about what we're getting ready to do here. We're getting ready to show the video. Hopefully everything goes smooth and it comes across on the Facebook live feed. You guys are going to have to check that for me. Let me know if everything is coming out clear or not. But we're going to get ready to play it in a minute. And thank you, Sherry, for posting the link to the YouTube down there for me. If you haven't seen the video yet, we're getting ready to play it. This is the homie Nexgod. This is his song. It's on his new album. Of course, I was just telling them a little bit of history about how far back me and you go, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just giving them a little background on, you know, this is not somebody that I just met. This is not my first time collaborating with you. This is my first time collaborating with JL,
Right.
but not my first time collaborating with you. We basically did almost a whole album together with the Striz projects. You know what I'm saying? That we worked on. You know, it was a lot of us in that, but you know, we've done a lot of songs together. You know what I'm saying? And so this is just one of many that we've done. But any words that you want to add to tell people before I actually get ready to play the video, bro?
Man, just piggybacking off of what you were saying earlier, man. You know, this song definitely isn't about us, man. This song is about people that look like us and the things that's been happening to people that look like us. And I just, you know, I'm so appreciative to you for doing everything that you did for the video, man, because just watching the video, it made all of the words cut through so much more with what you did to the video. And I think everybody's gonna enjoy it, man. I just want to thank everybody who's already shared it, who's already liked it, and yeah, man, it's a dope video, man. Let's see what people think.
Yeah, man. So I mean, anything you want to add before? Because I'm gonna add quite a bit, because I think even within our bars, I had to change my hat because I had my regular hat on. I had to put my K1 radio hat. I know you guys look like, did you go change his hat? Yes, I did. For people looking on the visual. So now I just have my regular hat on, because this is not an official broadcast. This is something that we're just doing for the people to show love to the people who've already supported the video and watched it and shared it. It's been getting like crazy buzz. My notifications is going off like back to back. People are texting me. I actually went old school indie artist spam with text messages and inboxes and everything for this one. Something that I'm always complaining about. I went full on MySpace spam days on everybody today.
I was close to doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Tags and everything. We went all out indie artist spam mode for them real quick for this one. But I felt like it's just we can do that every now and again. I think we're afforded that much.
Yeah,
next,
but
you know.
Yeah, it's definitely something that neither one of us do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if we come through and tag you, it's got to be something important, right?
Right. Basically, that's pretty much how I got away with it. Nobody complained. Everybody was like, "All right, cool." You know what I'm saying? Then they checked it out and it's like, "Oh shit, bro! Thank you for tagging me." You know what I'm saying? So that's the effect that you actually want to get when you're doing something. Shout out to Dominique, everybody watching. I see Dominique. Dominique, call into the phone line if you could, Dominique. The number is going across the screen. Hit that phone line. I want to get you on the air too. So 347-934-0966 JL. Call into the show for us real quick, because I want to get you actually live on the air. So if that's possible, I see you down in the Facebook feed, JL. Hit that number up, that 347-934-0966 number, because I want people to hear your voice, you know, about, you know, the video and everything. So please call in. All right. So you ready to go ahead and just drop this joint, man, and we can start dissecting this Nextel?
Hey, man, let's drop it. Let's dissect it. Let's talk about it. Let's do it.
All right. I really didn't have that much time to set this up today, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this works.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we can't hear it, I can always play it with this music, and then if the music isn't playing, then you'll still be able to. We'll make it work. All right. Here's the video though.
That looks like a bad dude too. Stepping out on something.
Warning, the footage you're about to see is graphic.
Next till me. I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you get back is worse. Oh, la dee da da da. Oh,
Yeah.
la
Yeah.
da.
Now should this be about joy or should this be about pain? Let me ask Sean Bell, let me ask Freddie Gray, let me call my girl Sandra, I wonder what she would say. She'd probably be like, Next, did I really die in vain? Shit is so insane, please tell me something changed. Please tell me niggas stood up when they put me in the grave. That I told about Micah, Dallas, and Baton Rouge. Orlando went for Lando, light a candle for every lost soul that never made the news. For the child with no father to send him off to school. To the DJ, keep on spinning my record so they can two-step, maybe learn them a lesson. To the pretty girl, Hasidity girl with the twist out. Don't forget to smile, have fun, don't miss out. On the sun, to spike the rain. In spite of the rain, on the top we remain.
I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la dee da da da. Oh, la
R.I.P. to the fallen soldiers. Let's get it. Look, how can my black life matter when the blood gets splattered right in front of your whippersnapper as your lady chatters? And it's all live, so they can't even conjure them lies. And that's spark riots and violence, but you acting surprised. Sniping from the roof, 'cause you ain't facing the truth. When all your policies acknowledge these actions to shoot. It's all cool until the cop get clipped, and now you're manhunting. You won't call them crackers terrorists, so the plan stunting. You stole land and gave some of it back. Invaded with a pipeline and think they ain't gon' react. You got some nerve, and you won't even lock up these birds, but give out life sentences for conspiracies words. Man, look, I'm saying free 6-8. I'm saying free my cousin Marcus, let the men be great. The universe, my gift and my curse, won't let me lie to the people, and so they keep missing my verse. Listen.
I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la dee da da da. Oh, la da da. I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la dee da 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 da. Oh, la da da.
K100 Radio.
Was that a winner or not, right? What's up? This is K100 Radio, and this is an exclusive first listen that we're doing over here for the universe, man. That was the video. If you guys haven't saw the video, by all means, please. A couple people have shared the actual YouTube link down in the page. You can actually go to YouTube. We encourage you to go to YouTube, watch it, come back. We'll be here for a minute, and we're gonna get ready to dissect everything that you guys just saw in that video. Now, Nexgod All right, next guy. Next guy. Oh, my bad. I got his mic turned down. All right, I got you back up. I had to turn the mic down for a second while it was playing. All right, so first of all, when you first saw it, you know, when I first sent you over to edit, what was your initial reaction to it? I'll get your initial reaction. And we got a couple people on the phone lines, actually. I'll take their commentary. 904-891-470-295. We'll come to you guys. If you want to call in, the number's flashing across your screen right now, 347-934-096. So what was your initial reaction when you saw the cuts?
Man, see, this was, you did, like, everything that when I first got done writing the hook to this song, you did everything that had came to my mind, you know what I mean, as far as the cuts and what the song would represent. Like, when I got through, when I got to the Sandra Bland line, and you had her at the card, and you had her in the precinct, and all of that, like, that just, like, that particular case was, like, really, 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 really tough for me. So when I saw that, and with the words, it just made everything cut through so much. So, like, I was like, those emotions from back when that happened just came all up, like, immediately. So I was like, oh man, yeah, he did it. Like, it was on point.
I'm gonna take a couple of these calls, and then I'm gonna break down my method when I edited the video, when I was doing the editing and everything that I put in the video, and some of the hidden jewels and things that you just might not see. That there's a reason why it flashes fast. There's a reason why there's static transitions and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna break all that stuff down to you. That's what this whole exclusive first look is. It's kind of like a director's cut right here for the video. Thanks everybody that's tuning in and watching right now. Let me jump over here to the phone lines real quick. I'm gonna leave your line open, Nextel. So just, you know.
Yep.
All right. Area code 904-891. What's up? Who's this?
This is Tanisha.
Tanisha, what's going on? Welcome to Back to the A.
Nothing.
Are you back in the A now?
I'm back in the A now. Happy to be here.
All right, that's what's up. Now we'll be able to see you some more. All right, tell me what you think about the video. What'd you think?
Man, wow. I can't wait to hear how you unpack this and really talk about the things that you put into it. But just the song overall, the positivity in the song, it was really, what I got from it was a few things. The words karma, God's land, and the power that people have been given on earth. All of those things came up just listening to the words in the song, and then how you played in every single incident that has happened. There's a natural attack on people, on our people in particular. She's right. We are the universe, and this is going to come back. You can't get away with it now. You may get away with it now, but it's not going to. We're going to reign. It's not going to continue in this manner for any longer. So I'm just happy that it's catchy. It makes people think, and the images you've shown is a constant reminder. We have to stand up for ourselves. We do have the ability to be who we are ordained to be. So all of that you're trying to do, you're not going to break us down at the end of the day. So people just don't fall for it, don't succumb to it. Stand up, continue to fight, continue to show the message. And, you know, this song is just like a great reminder that I really appreciated it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you calling in. Really great feedback there. You know, and I think that, you know, when you're watching it, I'm going to pull it up on my screen here because I'm going to go to it frame by frame for you guys. And we're going to play the video again. So if you didn't see it that first time we played it, we'll play it again. There are multiple people sharing links in the video down in the Facebook live feed. In case you want to go jump over to YouTube real quick. If you haven't seen the whole thing all the way through, watch it. Come back to the feed. We'll be here till about 9:30, just chopping it up about this. But I really appreciate Tanisha for calling in and giving us that really in-depth feedback. I want to say one thing about what she just said. And Nextel, I'm gonna open up your mic next. Back and forth. You know, she said, you know, the karma. You know, the hook. And that's basically. I think everybody needs to understand that every piece of video that I found is all readily available on the internet. I didn't go to anybody's personal page. This is stuff that news broadcasts have broadcast. This is footage that has been already viewed by millions of people. A lot of times, at the very least, hundreds of thousands. No picture that I used was not public already out there. So I didn't go back searching and doing a deep dig, you know, putting up a picture that might be offensive to the family or anything, because all of these pictures and all of these images have been shown 1,000 times on news. So that's the first thing I want to make sure I'm clear on. Some of it is graphic, yes, but it's not. It wasn't any less graphic when CNN showed it or anybody else. Or you guys shared it on your Facebook page when you first saw it. So it's really important to understand that any footage and any of the footage that I used is stuff that's one Google away, one YouTube search away. All right. And I wanted to make sure everybody understands that, because this was definitely not meant as any sort of disrespect in any form or fashion to anybody. This is to invoke those feelings, the feeling that, you know, what goes around comes around. And I think it's really important that Tanisha brought it up, because that's what the hook is all about. That's essentially what the song is saying. You know, you might shoot us down, but what you'll get back is worse. And I think that's what is missing on a lot of the people who just perpetrate real evil in the world. You know what I'm saying? Really important point there. Go ahead, Nix, if you want to add anything. I'll take another call after that.
Yeah, that's really dope that she got that from that, because that was definitely my intentions. When you see we see all of this stuff happening, and you know, the song isn't just like, hey, look at what's happening to us, but you know what, it isn't going to continue. This isn't going to continue happening forever, and just that idea of karma, and y'all, you will reap what you sow.
Yeah. All right, area code 470-295. Hello.
Hello, it's JL.
Oh, this is JL's line. I thought it was a caller. JL, this is the lady that was on the hook that's killing that hook. This is JL. Welcome to the broadcast, JL. Thank you for hitting us up. Again, we're not actually live, on on K100 Radio. We're just doing an exclusive Facebook listen to break down the universe video. But this is JL. This is the young lady who was killing that hook. You know what I'm saying? Looking fly as ever. Pulled up to the video shoot. Diva style, did her thing. I really appreciate it. So what did you think when you saw it, JL? I want to get your initial feedback from when you saw the video the first time.
Oh, my goodness. So first of all, like, just the whole creation of this song has been so organic. It's been so, like, seamless in a sense. And so when I saw the visual, I was actually, okay, so, like, don't get me nobody, but I was driving. I was driving in the car home from work. And I had to, like, check myself, because I kept being drawn to that image and the certain visuals that brought everything to life. And immediately, you know, I was in the same feelings and emotions that I felt when we originally saw these images, when we originally started to witness what was happening. Yeah. And so I felt like it was a wonderful visual of bringing the song to life, for sure. Salute to you, King.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. I wanted to convey an image. I wanted to convey a feeling of, damn, I forgot about that. Damn, I forgot about that. Damn, I forgot about that shit too.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted because when things happen, something happens today, and then something happens 3 months, and then 6 months. We know it, we remember it, but when you are bombarded with constant barrages of it for a quick 3-minute montage, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you have a lot of viral videos.
Yeah.
You know, you have a lot of videos out there that do this. They put a whole bunch of footage together, and mostly it's documentaries and stuff. But you know, when you do a music video, you've got 3 minutes, 4 minutes tops to get in and get out. And so I wanted to bombard you, and just imagine that this isn't even 1% of the real cases. You know, this isn't even 5% of the people that actually been killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, by the police over the years. This doesn't even scrape the surface of the prison industrial complex. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't scrape the surface of the Dakota pipeline and the genocide that occurred to Native Americans. All the stuff that I'm addressing in the verses. You know what I'm saying? So this is just 3 minutes of, hey, did you forget about this? By the way. You know what I'm saying? And we just put a song to it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I wanted to convey. And I got a lot of people telling me that it made them angry. Good. It should. If it doesn't make you feel anything, then you probably wasn't even our target audience anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. I'm pretty sure Nexgod can comment on that next. What do you think about people been telling me it made them mad? You know what I'm saying? So What do you
Here's
feel about
what
that?
I would have to say about that, BLIZM.
Go ahead.
It's like, this is something that is real. This is something that is real, and a lot of times in our culture and even in society as a whole, we're taught not to talk about things that really make us feel something.
Right.
And so instead, we want to try to hide things as if they don't exist. So this was a wonderful way of putting it back in your face. And as you said, it's an eye opener, and it's really something to help you really evaluate where you stand on this.
Yeah.
Because I'm a person, I'm a lover of all people. I appreciate and can see value in every person. But see, there's certain things that are in some people that I don't connect with. And so it's just really, where do you stand on the side of this? Because we're speaking for just equality. We're speaking to be seen, to be heard, to be valued, you know, to be recognized, to be given the same opportunities. And this is something that I believe that we should be at a place in 2017 where we can talk about this stuff and we can actually do something about making change happen in a real way.
Well, yeah. I mean, because I wanted to invoke emotion, but also I would even better if it invokes action. If it actually makes you feel like,
yes,
bro, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
yes,
if you get inspired by this to do something, that is the ultimate win for, I think, me. And I'm gonna bring Nexgod. Nexgod got his background kind of loud. He told me he was gonna be kind of busy, but I have to keep muting his background. But I mean,
a lot going on.
I know,
okay.
I know. But we wanted to, I mean, because let's be clear, this video was actually not supposed to come out today, right? Next, I don't know what happened.
Nah.
Nexgod just saw the video and was like, bro, I can't take it no more. The people have to see the video. And I'm like, bro, I'm actually not really. And then he shared it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I actually wanted to change like 2 things in the video, and he was like, bro, you being a fucking perfectionist, BLIZM. You just being BLIZM about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And we're putting this out. You know what I'm saying? You taking too long. You're trying to make everything like, and I am a perfectionist. I am. But I wanted it to be perfect, but I guess it was good enough. So
yeah. I mean, what happened is that last line in the text you sent me, like that totally went out my brain once I started watching the video. I saw like, I'm about done, and it was like I got one more thing I want to fix on it, but that didn't register. I was like, man, once I started watching it, I was caught. I was like, okay, let's go.
Right,
done.
Yeah,
let's go.
So that's pretty, because I was caught up. I woke up. I was asleep. I woke up.
Wow.
I was tagged in the post. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? I was thrown off because I was in my brain thinking I got another week. You know what I'm saying? And I guess next guy looked at this is his video. This is his song. I sent him I sent him a draft. I said, here. And I guess he was like, good enough. Pull the trigger. So
push the button.
Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, I got another call, and I'm going to break down a couple of things for you guys that maybe you might have missed. All right, area code 770-292. Welcome to the broadcast. Who's this?
What's up, PD?
Oh, this is JC Rocker. I don't know your number by heart for some reason. Probably because I never actually dialed it. That's why. I don't know anybody's number by heart.
Of course, well, we in the age where we don't press numbers, we press names.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't even know. Yeah, I only know like 5 numbers on my hand. Okay, your commentary, please. Go ahead.
All I can say is, like I tweeted, proud is a very understatement. And, seeing this project, from the inception and to now it's on YouTube, and the editing, PD, you really outdid yourself. And, perfectionist, I'm like, it is absolutely perfect. And, like Next said, the universe, we all know what you put into the universe is what you're going to get back.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, now they're going to mention, the white woman that just got shot by the cop, which, by the way, people, if you are thinking that this video was shot way before this, but
right.
This song came at a perfect time when God intervenes, he comes at a perfect time, because that's what Next is talking about. It's like you see all the names, especially the names that were in the end of the video, and plus some more.
Yeah.
But when a white person gets killed by the cops, like Eminem says, now it's a tragedy. And that's what Nex was talking about. It's like, oh, now that the tables have turned, y'all want us to have sympathy. Y'all want us to have outrage. But, you know, as a human being, yes, I do have sympathy, but this is the way the cookie crumbles. Y'all want to talk about, oh, we need to reform, the chief of police needs to resign, and then, but when our people is killed, y'all want us to act like, oh, it's no big deal, they should have complied.
Right.
But then when we say, you know, she should have complied, have you not have a heart?
All right. So
That's it.
It's important that you brung up just comply, but I'm going to give you guys a couple of the jewels that you guys might have missed in the video. And we're going to play the video again. Again, this is an exclusive first review of the Universe video that we just put out today. Nexgod just dropped it on me, you, everybody. Like, he just dropped it. Like, it was dropped on me too. I ain't even know. I was just surprised as y'all that the video came out today. Just let that be known. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? The video out on YouTube? Shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scrambling to get all of this stuff right here. And I got JL and I got Nexgod's mic open right now. Thanks everybody that's leaving feedback also in the Facebook live feed. I really appreciate it. Share this and let everybody go, because I think people need to hear some of the stuff that I'm about to say. So, okay, let me jump into the the video. I start the video out, and if you watch the video, I think what I'm going to do right now is play the video. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video, but I'm going to play it commentated by me. Can I play the video commentated by me, guys? You think that's a good idea? So I can just kind of play this joint. All right. So if you guys are watching right now,
I think that'll work.
Yeah. If you guys are, if you guys are watching right now, I'm going to start the video again. You won't be able to hear the music. I'm going to turn the music down, right? And hopefully that works. And you guys should be able to hear just me. Let me see.
That looks like a bad dude, too.
Let me turn the volume down on it. So here, basically, I started video out with Terrence Crutcher being shot, because that's actually video of that audio that Nick got in front of it is actually audio from that incident. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I started the video out with that particular killing, and then it goes into we get to Alton Sterling real quick. You know, Laquan McDonald was second. Alton Sterling, you know, is jumping to Tamir Rice really fast right here. Of course, the young 12-year-old boy who got shot. You know what I'm saying? This footage right here is a young guy, Sean Bell, Freddie Gray. Basically, this is Chandra Bell. This is all in Nex's verse. He really takes a minute to talk about Chandra Bell. I also jumped to Walter Scott right here, who's getting shot from running from the police in South Carolina. Some of these protests that was there, right there. Also, this is scenes from Dallas. Those are real scenes from the night the guys shot up the police in Dallas. These are some of the random stuff that that nobody died, but it's still police brutality. This guy right here got shot reaching for his ID. You know what I'm saying? This is Shireen. I don't want to say her name wrong. Charlena Lyles, Corin Gaines. That was also Renee Davis. All Ariana Jones, the young 7-year-old girl who got killed by Detroit police. All right, the Detroit police. Of course, you know, this is Eric Garner right here, right there on that particular frame. This is, of course, Michael Brown. These are some scenes from Ferguson, so that's why they jumped to that cut right there. I'm gonna go slower in a minute. These are some protests outside of Ferguson and Baton Rouge. That was actually the Black Panthers at South by Southwest protesting. And so it jumps into my verse really quick. I'm moving fast, but I'm gonna break everything down. This is Philando Castile's case. Of course, that was tragic. If you heard what I said, I was talking about that particular scene right there. These are the riots in Baltimore, also right here. This is the guy that actually shot up the officers in Baton Rouge. Again, cause and effect. You know, that's Jordan Edwards. That was that robot bomb they killed the guy with. This is the Ku Klux Klan, a major problem in America. No one's addressing the Dakota Pipeline right here. Scenes from that protest. Catholic priest who never go to jail seemingly, but everybody else does. This is the prison industrial complex. This is actually my fucking cousin right here, 6'8", and my other cousin Marcus that are doing way too much time. I flashed you a couple of scenes, a couple of rappers that have a message, that have been involved with the protest, and some athletes also right there. Right, so we're coming up towards the end of the song. That's my son right there. Shout out to him. This is more footage. People that didn't die but that got stomped out by the police. That was in Atlanta right there, the last guy. Again, more people getting beat. This guy got shot in his own driveway. This guy gets kicked in the head after he's on the ground. This girl is getting choked and she's handcuffed. She's handcuffed. That's a female. This is a postal worker getting taken off to jail, just doing his job. This is the one cop I got in it that was positive, that was trying to stand up, and she almost got fired for it. Again, more images to the prison of Doja. Khalif Bey, of course, you know his story. Jay-Z made a movie about that. That was him, a cut to him. Right now, also, these are more riots, more protests. All of this was from Black Lives Matters or riots about the police, about police brutality, New York, different cities. These are some of the people that was at the video shoot with some quick cameos. Find Out Girls was a movement, you know, holding up. That's my daughter right there. Just Comply. She just ripped that up really quick. And we're rounding it out right now. These are people. These are scenes from family that's devastated. Trials, funerals, crying. That was Tamir Rice's sister. Also, Nick Thomas, my homie. That was his brother. A couple of more people. Now, right here on the scene where the names are going out. Keep in mind, these are the names actually going in order that they actually were showed in the video. It was actually people who died. The people who just got assaulted by the police, they didn't die. I didn't have enough room. I didn't put their names in it. I only put the people who actually died in that last name montage. So that's what you guys are seeing right there on the screen. Now, that was really quick. That was really fast. I was trying to keep up with it, but it jumps and it goes so fast. And I want to be clear that I want everybody to understand the artistic reason why you see a couple of things. First of all, if you notice the little static that I have jumping across the screen while the cuts are coming through, right? That static represents every time you basically turn on the channel. Every time you turn the channel, every time there's a new case, a new news story. I basically use the static transition to relay that every time you turn on the TV, every time you change the channel, somebody's getting killed by the police. So that's why I was using the static transition, you know, the transition, the cut, to actually jump from scene to scene. If you notice the little static, that was on purpose. I didn't use that just randomly. I used that because every time you change the channel, it seems like somebody else is getting killed by the police again. So that was actually the reason, a method that I used to actually slick convey that message. Also, the jump cuts and the zoom ins, when you're looking at it, it's also about, you know, how these things keep happening. They happen quick, and then they come up, and then boom, they're out. So if you look at some of the jump cuts when it jumps in, and they zoom into you, and they zoom out, it's like, here, it's in your face for a minute, bye, it's gone. Next one, here, it's in your face for a minute, bye, it's gone. This is also why I use those particular transitions, why I used those zoom effects to pull in and zoom out when you were seeing some of the scenes. So, you know, it's really important that you guys understand from an editor standpoint why I edited the way I did, why it was really jumpy and quick, but also seemingly told the story. Now, if you're listening to my verse when I first come on, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, how can my Black Life Matter, you know, when the blood gets splattered right in front of your whippersnapper. Everybody knows what whippersnapper is. When people back in the day used to say the word, hey, little whippersnapper, it's your child. You know, so basically when Philando Castile got killed, you know, he said, you know, how can my Black Life Matter when the blood gets splattered right in front of your whippersnapper as your lady chatters? That's literally what happens. He's sitting in the car and he gets killed with his girlfriend talking on Facebook Live and his child and a child in the fucking back seat, by the way. Everybody keeps forgetting about that important fucking point on that case. You know what I'm saying? Everything is methodical. Everything that I'm trying to convey in the video, everything that you're seeing. You know, when we're talking about the prison industrial complex, you know what I'm saying? I felt it was really important for me to flash those scenes. And I flashed the scenes of the Catholic priest right before I did that because I said, you got some nerve and you won't even lock up these pervs, but give out life sentences for conspiracy's word. So basically, when I flashed the scene of the Catholic priest, is to tell you we got all these Catholic priests and these people. They never really go to jail. If they do, it's not for 20 years. My cousin 6'8", when I flashed 6'8", and I say my cousin Marcus, those will actually be really my cousins. You know, that's my family, and both of them been in the prison industrial complex. My cousin Marcus got locked up when he was 15 for some petty robbery. My family 6'8". Of course, you know about our album that we did back in the day, and that's my homie. That was my road dog. He caught 20 years for a conspiracy charge. Didn't even actually get caught with anything, just conspiracy. He's going on 13, 14 years, maybe, something right now, of a 20-year sentence. Meanwhile, you got pedophiles out here who get a slap on the wrist. So now that's to convey that particular message. That's why that flashes across the screen at that particular junction. So there's a lot of hidden things in it. At the very end, you see the girl who rips up the thing that says "Just Comply," which goes back to what JC Rocker was talking about. She rips up the "Just Comply" sign, and the next person rips up a suspicious sign, because these are reasons that they use to pull us over. These are reasons that they use to kill us. They say we should have just complied. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you resist arrest, there's no reason to kill nobody. All right? There's being suspicious, looking suspicious because I'm black is a reason for you to pull me over. Sandra Bland got pulled over for a tail light, and she's dead. So these are all the things that are hidden messages and jewels that I'm dropping within the context of the editing of the song. Nexgod, my bad. I want to make sure I say your name. I keep saying Nextel because, we go way back to when you was Nextel.
You're going to get it one day, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, you still got, it's like, it's like when your mama call you by your real name, not Nexgod. It's kind of like the same thing. So go ahead. That's some of the things that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned. I got one other controversial line that I say, and it's important that I cleared it up. But anything else you want to add right now?
No, I don't think I have anything else to add. You pretty much went through everything that I kind of took from the video as I was seeing all of the clips and everything. So, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you can go ahead and clear up whatever. What line you talking about? I'm curious.
Well, here's my thing, and this is for all the people that are white that are watching. And I felt when I first did the line, I thought about maybe taking it out because I didn't want anything to hinder the success of the song. But when I say the line, you won't call these crackers terrorists, so the Klan stunting, right? And so a lot of people are gonna scoff at my use of the word cracker, right? You feel what I'm saying? Because they're gonna say, well, that in and of itself is prejudice, but it's important to understand who I'm addressing when I say cracker. You feel what I'm saying? I'm addressing crackers. I'm addressing the people who I flash on the screen. See, here's the thing. And I want to make sure I'm clear about this particular part, because I have a lot of white friends who may actually find that particular line offensive, and they shouldn't, because I'm not talking to you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking literally to those crackers in the KKK. I'm talking literally to those crackers. Those are not white people to me. Those are crackers. It's a big difference. And people don't like me using that necessarily. No, don't like the use of that word. They say that incites prejudice, and that's not a word you should necessarily use. But I don't use it in general when I'm just referring to white people. But when I'm talking about the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation, yeah, cracker, you. And I make no apologies about it because I think they're crackers. You feel what I'm saying? Because that is a person who feels like they're superior to black people, who feel like they would rather see us all dead, enslaved. You people, I constantly show a barrage of the rebel flag, of the Confederate flag, because it's fucking ridiculous that actually some states in this country right now actually still have that a part of the actual government, actually have that. I mean, people have to still fight in the year 2000 and something to get that shit taken down off a state structure. Everybody's making a big deal about those fucking soldiers, Confederate emblems being taken down in Louisiana. Motherfucker, that shit should have happened a fucking 100 years ago. All right, so there's all these things. There's white people and there's crackers. There's a distinct difference for me, right? So when I said the particular word, I meant it, and I meant it talking to exactly what I consider to be a cracker, which is people that are in the Ku Klux Klan, which is just all out racist ass white people. If that's not you, if the shoe don't fit, I'm not talking to you. But I felt like, if we do a clean edit of this, that's going to be a word that probably has to get omitted out. I think you say nigga once and shit, and cracker probably will get edited out because they won't allow that to be said. And rightfully so, maybe it can be offensive, but actually I just want to make sure that it's cleared up of who I'm talking to when I use that term, when I say that word. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm talking to the exact person that I depicted on the screen at that time. It's utterly fucking ridiculous that in 2017, the Ku Klux Klan can hold a fucking rally and get protection by the police to justify their cause, to talk about their cause. Like, that's completely asinine to me. Like, why? To me, they are a terrorist group. You wouldn't let ISIS have a rally at the state capitol. Why in the fuck should the Ku Klux Klan be allowed and be protected by state-funded taxpayers, police, the police that we pay taxes to, get overtime to protect these motherfuckers? I have an absolute problem with it, and that's what I was addressing in that particular moment in that song. So I wanted to make sure that everybody understood what I said in my verse, who I was saying it to, what I was trying to convey. I wanted to break that all the way down because that word can be a little bit. People can take that and say, "Oh," and try to twist it and try to turn that against us and the message of the record. But it's not gonna work with me. You know what I'm saying? So, anything else you want to add to that next?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I heard it, I didn't blink at all when I heard it because I know you, and if you're watching the video, I think it should be apparent who you're talking about, who you're referring to. If it does bother a white person, what I would say is that might be good too because maybe you'll listen a little bit harder and see what he's talking about. Maybe you'll actually, because a lot of people aren't privy to information like, yeah, we have, we're paying taxes for police to protect basically a terrorist organization. Like,
right.
If you ask a regular, good-hearted white person, right, they gotta exist, right? If you say, if you say, hey, here's the Ku Klux Klan, are they bad? They're bad, right? They're
right.
going to say yes. Well, you should be able to understand what I'm saying in this moment. You know what I mean? Like, you should be smart enough to be able to get that. If you don't get that, you probably don't want to get that because that's not a very difficult thing to understand, I don't believe.
Yeah. So, again, if anybody that was one word that when I use it, I felt like I had to say it in that moment because that's literally how I feel when I see that. You feel me? I'm like, I can't believe I'm sitting here watching a protest going on at Stone Mountain in Georgia, South Carolina. I flashed a couple of scenes at the very beginning when they tried that shit out there in Anaheim and got their fucking ass beat. One of them got stabbed the fuck up. That was a scene in the very beginning. I had to make sure I had to give those guys some props for stabbing that son of a bitch. I know people look at me like that's violent, BLIZM. Yes, I'm actually kind of violent at the end of the day. I'm not a turn the other cheek, love thy neighbor motherfucker.
Yeah, nah.
Touch my kids. It ain't gonna be no trial, motherfuckers. It ain't gonna. I'm the trial. I'm coming. You feel me? And if I got to go out in the hell of gunfire with the police, I will. But one of them bitches going with me about my kids. Period. See, I'm not doing the whole let's protest, and I don't need Al Sharpton. I need an extra clip, motherfucker. Okay? So that's what kind of person I am. So maybe that comes off, and Nex knows it's about me, which is why he pegged me for this record. You feel what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
I'm like that when it comes to this certain kind of things. You feel what I'm saying? So, I feel like they have. I don't feel like they have. They should have a right to protest because they're a terrorist organization, and we don't let terrorists just readily go around protesting up under the guise and hiding behind the constitutional right. We wouldn't let ISIS do it. Why should we let the Ku Klux Klan? And so I have a real big problem with it, and so I wanted to make sure that was conveyed in the song. JL, you got anything you want to add? Oh, is JL still on the line?
OMG. So, yes, I'm here. Basically, I don't have too much to add. I think y'all have said it very well. I mean, the reality is it's real, it's true, and I feel like I am a person that has friends of many different backgrounds, cultures, and whatever. And so it's not about, we understand if anybody else doesn't understand more about being generalized, being stereotyped, being grouped together. And so it's not about grouping everybody together, but again, it's what I said in the beginning. Where do you stand in this conversation? And so, the only person that's going to scream when a rock is thrown is going to be the person that got hit. And so if you the person that's screaming, if you the person that having issues, then there's another conversation or another action that needs to be had at that point in order to really get this message through. So I'm with you 100%. I understand the struggle we all live in it, but I'm thinking that, the more and more we have people, kings like you, Nexgod, people that are willing to talk about the tough issues, to put it out, to defend what is theirs and to stand up for something and to be willing to fight for it, then we're on a track to somewhere really good. So
right.
If this opens up the conversations, then hey, we did our job.
Right. One more time. Let's watch the video one more time. And anybody just jumping in, you guys can watch it right here real quick. It's not gonna be the same quality if you watch it on YouTube, but just enough for you to get the visual. And we'll come right back with Nexgod, and we'll come right back with JL and finish this conversation. So we'll play it one more time for you guys right here. This is The Universe, new video from Nexgod featuring BLIZM and JL.
Looks like a bad dude too. To be on something.
Warning, the footage you're about to see is graphic.
Next till me. I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you get back is worse. Oh, la, dee, da, da, da. Oh,
Yeah.
la, da,
Yeah.
da.
Now should this be about joy or should this be about pain? Let me ask Sean Bell, let me ask Freddie Gray. Let me call my girl Sandra, I wonder what she would say. She'd probably be like, Next, did I really die in vain? Shit is so insane, please tell me something changed. Please tell me niggas stood up when they put me in the grave. That I told about Micah, Dallas, and Baton Rouge. Orlando went for Lando, light a candle for every lost soul that never made the news. For the child with no father to send him off to school. To the DJ, keep on spinning my record so they can two-step, maybe learn them a lesson. To the pretty girl, Hasidity girl with the twist out. Don't forget to smile, have fun, don't miss out. On the sun, to spike the rain. In spite of the rain, on the top we remain.
I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la, dee, da, da, da. Oh, la,
R.I.P. to the fallen soldiers. Let's get it. Look, how can my black life matter when the blood gets splattered right in front of your whippersnapper as your lady chatters? And it's all live, so they can't even conjure them lies. And that's spark riots and violence, but you acting surprised. Sniping from the roof, 'cause you ain't facing the truth. When all your policies acknowledge these actions to shoot. It's all cool until the cop get clipped, and now you're manhunting. You won't call them crackers terrorists, so the Klan stunting. You stole land and gave some of it back. Invaded with a pipeline and think they ain't gon' react. You got some nerve, and you won't even lock up these birds, but give out life sentences for conspiracies words. Man, look, I'm saying free 6-8. I'm saying free my cousin Marcus, let the men be great. The universe, my gift and my curse, won't let me lie to the people, and so they keep missing my verse. BLIZM.
I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la, dee, da, da, da. Oh, la, da, da, da. I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la, dee, da, 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 da. Oh, la, da, da.
All right, so that was the video, man. And again, I think it's like the first. We showed it one time at the beginning. We showed it again. I showed it one time with me giving a play-by-play commentary, sort of with the joint, man. So thanks everybody for watching. You feel me? Thanks everybody for rocking with us over here at this particular this is something that, you know, this is what technology affords us as well, man. You know, we get to be able, oftentimes as artists, and I think I'm gonna bring Nexgod back on the line. I open JL's lineup too. Oftentimes as artists, man, we kind of put music out here in the space with people, and you know, sometimes, you know, we don't get a chance to just have this kind of situation where we can break this thing all the way down unless we're talking to somebody one-on-one, or somebody maybe reviews it or gives us an interview. So I think this is something that's kind of dope for us to be able to, and I felt like this song really needed to be broke down to its, you know, to its core about what it's about. So I'm glad we was able to do this, man, for anybody that's watching, you know, so you can really get the context about where, at least I know I wanted to convey everything that I was talking about in that particular verse. But go ahead, Nexgod. What you got to say about that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like technology is, it definitely affords us this sort of thing, man, and it's dope that we can finish, or almost finish editing the video last night, and then get so much, uh, man, so much positive feedback from people about something that you worked hard on. So yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's been a really positive. What have people been? JL, did you share it? Did anybody give you any personal feedback to you if you shared it on your page or anything, JL?
Yes, oh my gosh. And feedback coming from people that I wouldn't have even expected. Just saying the first time they saw it, the first time they heard it, they just kept replaying it, how they connect with it, and really just saying, about the message and how it resonated. So I definitely can see that the mission was accomplished. Like, people are definitely taking notice and appreciating this message being put in such a way that it's so palatable in a sense to share it.
Yeah, I think that's one thing about doing a record like this. Like, when you do it and you put a record out here in this space. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna open Nexgod's line back up, because we dropped this song at a peculiar time in hip hop. And we dropped it not only in a time where it's relevant about what's actually really going on. A lot of these cases, I don't think any case I showed was over 5 years old, max. I think I went back as far as 5 years. I don't even think I went back that far. I think almost every case I showed you was maybe 3 years, 2014-ish, maybe. I think I had one that happened in 2011. Yeah, I remember one of them was a 2011 case, but it was still, what difference? I mean, it's still going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Today. So that doesn't even really matter. It's not like it stopped in the past 5 years. It's just gotten worse, actually. So, I think that when you put stuff out here in this space, and we dropped it at a funny time, next, because it was like on the heels of Jay-Z dropping the 444 project, and it was a little bit of controversy about, some people didn't like his message, and I'm like, it's like we want our cake and eat it too in hip hop. You feel me? We have a lot of people who are complain, who complain all the time about hip hop. Artists ain't talking about shit. Rappers ain't talking about shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you say something relevant, when you say something that makes sense, when you make a song like this, I don't necessarily want to share it. Now, we've been getting a lot of support behind this record, but there are going to be some people who be like, I ain't really trying to rock with that, but they'll turn around and complain about the state of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Which is always fucking crazy to me. Like, this should go viral, but ultimately it'll be something that's completely mundane and ridiculous that'll take off. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we'll play this on broadcasts like K100 Radio, but we'll FM play it. So what do you have to say about that in regards to making this kind of song and putting out as a single and shooting the video? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of going against the grain. I know you got different kind of songs on the album, and you could talk about the album real quick if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But why this song? Why was this song special to you?
Because it's important, man. Because I make music. A lot of what you're talking about is as far as the state of hip hop and why people make certain kinds of music. A lot of people are going for like this fame, this national notoriety thing, and I make music from my heart. So while every song I make might not be the universe, this song was the most important song to me that I wrote on this project. So it was only right for me to put this out first and to shoot a video for it. It is crazy. It's coming right off the heels of the 444 dropping, and nobody expected conscious Jay-Z. Right, at 47 years ago.
Right. Nobody expected Big Uncle Hove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody thought that was going to come out.
You know
Big Uncle Hove telling you, like, listen, man, yeah. But for real though, you need to save that money. That shit is you clowning right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some rappers got mad. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just think it came at a really interesting time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I agree, like, about the idea when people complain about the state of hip hop. and I do want to say this too, like there are people that make like conscious music, and a lot of times it's not like while the message be good and you be like, yeah, but the song's not good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is a thing. But for us to be able to put our heads together and not only come up with a song that has an important message, but it's also good. It's, you know, if you didn't know anything about America and what's going on, like just listening to the song, it's a good song. It's melodically a good song. So
yeah,
I think that's something that we accomplished. That's really dope.
yeah. I think that you definitely have a point. Like I won't lie. When we're doing our music review here and stuff like that, there are a lot of songs that I have killed and they have not made our rotation because while I respected what you say, bro, that beat was trash and that hook and it wasn't mixed and mastered right. And you know what I'm saying? You know, it just you have to make you do have to make a great sounding song and then it'll resonate. And then if you can make a great video on top of it, and then people will share it. And so I think this song is proof positive that people will support a dope record if they know about it. Now, of course, the monumental task that you have, and I have, and everybody else that's listening to this is making a lot of people hear it. You know what I'm saying? So please share the link. Yeah,
and that's the important thing too. Not just me, you, and JL, but everybody who listen to this song and feel like, yes, this is what I need to hear more of. Well, you need the help. You need the help. The same way that you share all those funny videos and all this stuff that, you know, that's cool but doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Take some time out and put your friend on something that's important. Like that doesn't take anything out of you to share something that you actually like in any way.
Right. If you actually like it, like I got, like I said, man, the feedback on this has been. I got really great. I can't live a lie. I got really great feedback on Salt and Pepper, right? Like, but still, some people just maybe didn't like the mood of the beat, right? You feel me? Whereas, like, you know, they just like up tempo trap shit. But 95% of the feedback was positive with Salt and Pepper. You know what I'm saying? But with this one, it's like it's literally 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally nobody had anything bad to say about this video. And even before the video dropped, even when people would hear the song, they would love the song. So I think the visual with it is just, you know, enhancing it. You know what I'm saying? Greatly.
Yeah, I've definitely been getting like short paragraphs in my inbox about, you know, the stuff in the video. Like people are definitely feeling it.
Right. So I want to say also, I want to make sure because it's really important that everybody understands that in no way, shape, or form, and I mean absolutely no way, shape, or form, am I trying to exploit, gain off any of these tragedies by editing them and putting them in this video. This is definitely 100% not about that. This is about the facts. These are real. This stuff happened. When you see that police kick that guy in the head that's on the ground, like looking at him like, and he just runs up and fucking kicks him in the head. When you see him slam that damn 100-pound girl on the ground, you feel what I'm saying? Like, these are all things that, bruh, there is no excuse for this shit. Like, you know, the things that you're seeing and when it comes to the rally, the rally outside of South Carolina with the Ku Klux Klan, you feel what I'm saying? One other important thing that I wanted to make sure you saw an image of when I started talking about the prison industrial complex of my cousin, and you see an image of a white guy. That white guy in the glasses with all that looks like he was coming out of a press conference. That's actually the judge in Philadelphia that was running that damn kids, locking all those kids up in Philadelphia, right? Who got found guilty, by the way, of giving kids, and these were white kids, a lot of white kids. This was in rural Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? This judge is giving out all these kids all this time because he got paid by the private prison in the area to actually get people to help fill up their damn jail cells. So he was giving kids time in a youth detention center for basic shit that you might get 3 days suspension for in school. So again, all of this stuff doesn't just affect black people only. Of course, it does affect us at a disproportional rate. No one's arguing, do more white people get shot by the cops? What is the rate in relation to the population is the question. So don't feed me bullshit, because you're not going to be able to win the conversation with me. You're not going to be able to win the argument with me. I'm just going to tell you to kiss my ass, right? I'm going to tell you to shove all those bullshit facts up your ass, right? Because I'm well informed. So we understand that more white people get killed by the police, but in proportion to the population, how many people are actually in these prisons filling them up? How many people get killed by the police in relation to the amount of people that are actually in this country? And it's unquestionable that it targets black people more. But I put that guy in the montage, in the cut, because the prison industrial complex is also another arm of injustice and police brutality. So it's really important for me to portray the prison industrial complex. You've seen the CCA logo, Correctional Corporation of America. When you see CCA flashcard, that's CCA, Correctional Corporations of America. They're one of the biggest private prison owners in America. They're one of the people, right, that you know, they're and full disclosure, my stepfather, who I love dearly, was a correctional officer. He worked for the Federal Bureau of Prisons 20-something years. Good guy. So good that he really didn't even like being in general population. He made his way to the mailroom because he was like, you know what? A lot of stuff goes on there, but he had a family to feed. And I love him for that, right? But he knows how I feel about prisons. He knows there's a problem. He knows exactly what's going on. He was there. You feel what I'm saying? So these issues are just things that, you know what I'm saying, when you're watching the video, just keep in mind. Like every single image, every frame isn't wasted. Even when I cut to the athletes, and even when I cut to Killer Mike, T.I. and Talib Kweli. I cut to Killer Mike's and that's when I say in my verse, I talk about where the actual line that I say is people can't find my verse because I can't lie to the people, so they keep missing my verse, right? And that's in relation to I put Killer Mike talking to Bernie Sanders. I put T.I. at the protest, and I put Talib Kweli's debate with Don Lemon up on the screen. And here's why. Because as much work, Killer Mike just got an award from the city for his work in the community, right, in Atlanta last week. But you won't hear too many people talking about Run the Jewels or Killer Mike when it comes to, you know, music. You know what I'm saying? You got way more people that are like a trap rapper, much more than they're listening to Run the Jewels. T.I. dropped the Us Against Them album. It was one of his least successful albums, and it's also his best and most important project. And that scene was for when they had the police brutality protest down here in Atlanta. He actually showed up and was down there marching with the people. That's where that scene came from. That's where he was at when I clipped to it. Also, the debate that Talib Kweli had with Don Lemon, which was epic, on CNN Live at Ferguson, right? There were reasons why I dropped those particular three in there. First of all, it's because often, and I dropped it right as I was saying that particular line, because oftentimes when you actually do say and talk about these kind of things, the music goes unheard by the masses. But the masses will turn right back around and criticize rap, tell you that rappers don't care, tell you that rappers aren't role models, tell you that artists really don't be out here putting in the work. I just showed you three quick examples, which is why those flashed across the screen as I said that particular line. I wanted to make sure they understood why I did that, Nexgod. You know what I'm saying? Why I dropped those right there, bro.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I dropped those as I said that line because basically, you know, I'm saying at that very moment, you know what I'm saying? The universe, my gift and my curse, won't let me lie to the people. And so they keep missing this verse, right? That's the line that I say in the song right there. So being an artist is a gift and a curse. I think Jay-Z kind of nailed it when he did that. And I actually said it many times before. You know, being an artist is a gift and a curse. It's a gift. It's a gift to be able to be talented enough to convey your message and to be able to put it out there. But it's also a curse because you know you're at the mercy of someone else when it comes to the success. You have to pull the people in. And oftentimes, you know what I'm saying, you have to kind of bend to the will of the people and try to make music that you think is relevant in order to try to make an income to live. You feel me? Because you know if you say what you really want to say or make the music you really want to make, it might not make any money. You feel what I'm saying? So this is also the reason why you see those particular images flash across the screen, that I drop those right there as I say that particular line in the song. It's totally on purpose. Every single frame of this video that I cut, every time I say something, every time Next says something, you know what I'm saying? You know, even with the cameos, those are people, those are our family, those are my kids. Both of my kids are actually in the video. My daughter and my son has cameos. It's important for them to be in that video, to be a part of it, to see their daddy, you know what I'm saying, who's an artist, talk about these kind of things. Because I talk about it with them in real life. Starts at home. Starts at home. Next guy. I'm getting ready to roll up out of here, bro. I'm off my soapbox. What you got to say to the people?
Hey, man, I concur with everything you just said, man. And, you know, once again, I just appreciate everything you did for this record, man. Getting on here, blessing it. You know, I just want to let everybody know, hey, man, go watch it on YouTube, share it with people. Nexgod album is available. I'll drop the link in the video below and everything, man. Support independent artists out here trying to do something real for us at the end of the day. And yo, man, it was a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, bro. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thanks everybody for watching. One more time for the road, because I mean, what else do we got to talk about here, right? What else are we gonna end the show with outside of this goddamn video? Seriously, right now, like, what else are we gonna talk about? What else are we going to play? All right, so again, thanks everybody. Please share, please. Also, it's very important that you do this. Subscribe to Nexgod's YouTube page, and Nexgod is also we're gonna do also. I know even if you've seen this video. We're gonna do a Facebook viral campaign for it. So we're gonna actually upload this video. We just wanted to put it out on YouTube first, but there will be actual Facebook video, which actually helps with the virility. We don't get monetization off of it. We don't make a lot of money off of it, but it does help go viral. You know, we can run Facebook ads for it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't pay. We'd rather you watch it on YouTube to monetize it. You know what I'm saying? To make it blow up. That would really help. You know what I'm saying? But whatever way you see it, whenever you see it, if it comes across another platform that you've never seen, maybe some video blog picks it up, click it again, watch it again, share it again. The one time you saw it, or maybe the 2 times you saw it today, that is great. Thank you. Need you to watch this motherfucker like 20 more times, all right? We need you to watch this video 20 to 30 more times. You ain't got to watch all the way through. Just when it pops up on that new platform and we say, hey, these guys just picked up the video, we need for you guys to go over to that blog, over to that video sharing site, and watch it again. And again, and again, and again. Can this message really get old? I want to thank everybody for rocking with us over here, man. Really appreciate it. Big ups to Nexgod. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this track. It was epic. I took great pride and pleasure in all the work that I've done on it. I'm really happy that you guys like my editing job on it. I don't get to edit much these days because I'm so busy with K100 Radio and everything else. I don't even get in the booth that often really these days. So, you know, this was a special song and a special moment that one of my friends asked me to do, and and it came out great. And so here we are. I mean, we just can't let great music sit on the hard drive, right? Of course not. K100 Radio, here's the video one more time.
That looks like a bad dude, too. To be on something.
Warning, the footage you're about to see is graphic.
Next till me. I can't be destroyed, 'cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la, dee, da, da, da. Oh,
Yeah. Should this be about pain? Let me ask Sean Bell, let me ask Freddie Gray, let me call my girl Sandra, I wonder what she would say. She'd probably be like, Next, did I really die in vain? Shit is so insane, please tell me something changed. Please tell me niggas stood up when they put me in the grave. That I told about Micah, Dallas, and Baton Rouge. Orlando went for Lando, light a candle for every lost soul that never made the news. For the child with no father to send him off to school. To the DJ, keep on spinning my record, so they can two-step, maybe learn them a lesson. To the pretty girl, Hasidity girl with the twist out. Don't forget to smile, have fun, don't miss out on the sun to spike the rain. In spite of the rain, on the top we remain.
I can't be destroyed,
Let's get it. Look, how can my black life matter when the blood gets splattered right in front of your whippersnapper as your lady chatters? And it's all live, so they can't even conjure them lies. And that's for rise and violence, but you acting surprised. Sniping from the roof, cause you ain't facing the truth. When all your policies acknowledge these actions to shoot. It's all cool until the cop get clipped, and now you're manhunting. You won't call them crackers terrorists, so the plan stunting. You stole land and gave some of it back. Invaded with a pipeline and think they ain't gon' react. You got some nerve, and you won't even lock up these perms, but give out life sentences for conspiracies words. Man, look, I'm saying free 6'8". I'm saying free my cousin Marcus, let the men be great. The universe, my gift and my curse, won't let me lie to the people, and so they keep missing my verse. Listen,
I can't be destroyed, cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la-dee-da-da-da. Oh, la-dee-da-da-da. I can't be destroyed, cause I am the universe. You might shoot me down, but what you'll get back is worse. Oh, la-dee-da-da-da-da. Oh, la-dee-da-da. Ooh,
K100 Radio.